What's going on, people? Time for my Nintendo E3 predictions, and I'm going to try, you guys know I'm going to fail at this, but I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, because, it's a new system, so that means, there's a lot more to talk about, but I'm going to try to keep it, short as possible. But and since I'm talking about Nintendo, of course, there's going to be epic shitstorm in the comments section, so I'm already going to prepare myself for that. And MVP, please don't come on this video trolling. You know how you do. You say a comment, 50 people reply to you, you reply to them back, and you basically take over the comment section of my videos. So if you do that, I'm going to have to contact the authorities, because you're going to love that prison time. Okay? But let's get started. Now, first off, I think Iwata's going to come out on stage and give a speech. He likes to give speeches sometimes, and Nintendo really never comes out the gate, with just game. I think they did that one year when the year they showed Skyward Sword or whatever. But Nintendo usually comes out and talks first, or they have an orchestra or something, which honestly kind of annoyed me last year. But I think Iwata's gonna come out with some deep speech, but a speech we really don't care about. We just want to see the Wii U, we want to see the games, things of that nature. And after that, we're going to see them talking about the sales data, like how Sony did in 2006 with the PS2 and PSP. Nintendo's going to be like, the Wii and DS, they ran their course, and they sold really well. Here's the sales number, blah, blah, blah. Our sales are awesome. We're Nintendo. All that stuff. And then, finally, we're going to get into the games. I think the first games we're going to see are a reel of first-party Nintendo games. This includes Retro Studios Project and Monoliths. And these are two companies. Retro Studios did the Metroid Prime series, for those of you who don't know. And Monolith did Xenoblade and Xenosaga on the PS2. That's what Monolith is. And they've had, dev kits, since the beginning. They're the first dev since, they're owned by Nintendo. So we're definitely going to see their projects. And if they're not going to be launch titles, they'll definitely be launch window games. And if there's any games to judge the Wii U's graphical capabilities off of, it's going to be those two. Because Retro Studios make some amazing ass looking games. And Xenoblade, for what it is, looks pretty damn good for, Wii game. It's an open world, Wii game. It looks pretty damn good for that. Because I know some people are going to, take Super Mario Bros. Wii U and they're about, oh, see, Wii U graphics suck. They're going to take the least common denominator. That's what people like to do. But yeah, call me crazy, but I think we're going to see Eternal Darkness 2 at E3. Why? Because I was actually planning to do a video on this. I still might if you guys want to see all this. But this dude, I forgot his name, president of Silicon Knights. Those are people who did the first Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. I remember it was actually a couple of interviews. Actually, in one interview he said Nintendo is still our silent partners. In another interview he was talking about that they're working on a highly requested sequel to an IP, Eternal Darkness 2. You see what I'm saying? So they're still Nintendo's silent partners. He said they're still talking with Nintendo. He said they're working on a highly requested sequel to an IP. And then, recently, Nintendo has also, renewed the license, renewed the IP, to Eternal Darkness. Now, the last time Nintendo did that was with Luigi's Mansion, and we got a Luigi's Mansion 2 announced. See what I'm saying? So that might mean that we could get an Eternal Darkness 2. So I'm going to go ahead and say Eternal Darkness 2 is going to be shown for the Wii U. Star Fox, I think Star Fox will be there in some shape or form. Is it being developed by Retro Studios? I'm not 100% sold on that yet, because I think Treasure would be the company they would go to. That's the people who did Sin and Punishment 2. I think Treasure would be the company to handle Star Fox, unless this Star Fox is going to be something completely different, where not only are you in an R-Wing, but you're kind of like doing a Star Fox Assault type thing. You get out and it becomes a third-person shooter on the ground. If it's going to be that style of Star Fox, then yeah, I could definitely see Retro Studios doing that. But my prediction is that Retro Studios is working on a completely new IP. That's my prediction. And in this reel of first-party Wii U games afterwards, they're going to show these 3 new characters, 3 new IPs, because there's that rumor that Nintendo was working on 3 new IPs that they're going to show at E3. And then Miyamoto came out like a couple weeks later and he said, hey, we have some new characters to show you soon. See what I'm saying? So that pretty much kind of confirmed that rumor. So we're going to see a couple of new IPs, new characters from Nintendo. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for that. And then after that, they're going to show off some third-party games. They're going to show some existing ones that are already announced for the system. And they're going to show some ones that haven't been announced for the system. They're just going to keep on driving home the fact that you know, we have this powerful system that can get the third-party support now. After that, I actually think we're going to get a announcement that Unreal Engine 4 will be supported on the Wii U. We might not get a video or a demo of it, but I think we'll definitely get a confirmation that the Unreal Engine 4 will be running on the Wii U. And the significance of that, for those of you who may not get it, you know, if it could run the Unreal Engine 4.0, that should pretty much, you know, squash any power doubts you guys have, you know, towards the Wii U wise. That'll pretty much confirm that it can handle next generation games as long as it can run a version of Unreal Engine 4.0. And developer actually already confirmed that it could run in 3.9, so, you know, why not? Another thing, we might get two or three, maybe 4 surprise third-party exclusives. Because I remember Iwata was talking about how they're willing to shell out money for third-party exclusives. So they're going to be doing that with the Wii U, and they've actually already have done that with the 3DS. Monster Hunter 4, Nintendo money headed that. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they money headed for Resident Evil Revelations 2. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but they've already paid for some exclusives on the 3DS. So they're going to be doing the same thing for the Wii U. And also said they're going to start outsourcing games like they did in the GameCube days. Like F-Zero GX, that was actually outsourced to Sega, and they did a pretty damn good job. Speaking of F-Zero, I'd say there's a 50% chance that that F-Zero is going to be shown at this E3. But I can confirm to you that an F-Zero game is being made right now. Trust me on that. F-Zero is coming. I can assure you. Then there's going to be a Wii price drop. They're going to announce a Wii price drop. It's either going to be $150 with some more shit bundled in, or they're going to drop it down to $100. And that would just skyrocket Wii sales. Like, let's say they pack in like a new Super Mario Bros. Wii Remote Plus with a nunchuck. You know, maybe even maybe new Super Mario Bros. Wii with Wii Sports Resort, $100. Casuals would flip for that shit. You know, so, you know, that would be a really smart move on Nintendo's part. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when the Wii came out, I'm pretty sure that the GameCube was $100. So I can see them doing the same thing with the Wii. So yeah, I expect the Wii U price drop either at $100 or at $150 with a good-ass bundle. New 3DS games, there's going to be I don't expect a lot of new 3DS games, but, you know, a good amount of new 3DS games announced. But outside of that, I think we're going to get a lot of release dates for a lot of games already released in Japan or not released in Japan, like Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Can't wait for that game. That's going to get a release date for the US. Monster Hunter, maybe I'm being too optimistic here, but I'm hoping Monster Hunter 4 is going to get a release date at E3. But honestly, I don't see it coming, but I just hope they do that because I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. I have all the Monster Hunter games on PSP. Love them. I'm a slut for Monster Hunter. I will buy every Monster Hunter game. And then we're going to get some like small little, I don't expect anything major, but maybe like a decent, you know, firmware update for the 3DS and a little update to the eShop. And the reason why I'm not saying major is because they already actually released an update, you know, for the 3DS not too long ago. So I can't see a major one being made right now, but it's going to be, you know, a decent one that does something, you know. And then they're going to start talking about cross-platform features in between, you know, the Wii U and the 3DS. Going to see some cool shit there, you know, all that stuff. And then, last but not least, they're going to be detailing the Nintendo Network. And I think we're actually going to see the operating system that the Wii U is going to be running off of. Sometimes the companies don't do this, but I think this year we might actually see the operating system that the Wii U, you know, they're going to go into the menus and everything, have it up on a big screen. We're going to see the online, the Nintendo Network. They're going to announce features. Accounts have already been announced, so, you know, no more friend codes. They already announced that we're going to be able to download retail games, you know, from you know, digital download. And of course, you know, we still have the option of going and buying the retail games. They're going to talk about their DLC plans, you know, and things of that nature. I forgot Fire Emblem Awakening on 3DS. We're going to get localization for that. But yeah, Nintendo Network, basically, they know they have to appeal to the hardcore gamer. Iwata came out just a couple of weeks ago and he was like, we neglected the hardcore gamer, you know, general hardcore gamer this generation. This generation we're going to put core gamers first, casual gamers second. And so if he's really going to stick to this, then he's going to go into detail with the Nintendo Network You know, and it has to be good. It has to be good because that's one of the things hardcore gamers, you know, value the most online. You know, if it has good ass online and good ass games, you know, people will buy it hands down. You know, that's in the story. So yeah, I think the Nintendo Network, I think it's gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be anything mind blowing, honestly, but I do think that it'll be, you know, good. You know, it'll get the job done and it'll do the job well. But you know, I don't expect anything above Xbox Live. No. No, you know, I don't expect it to top Xbox Live at all. I expect it to be pretty much on the same level as PSN, or maybe a little better. And I know a lot of people are expecting the online to be crap because Nintendo has like no online experience. But what you guys gotta understand is that Microsoft and Sony have already done the beta testing for Nintendo. You see what I mean? So all Nintendo has to really do is copy what Sony and Microsoft already have, and bam, they have a good online. You see what I'm saying? And I think there'll be an achievement kind of system there. They already kind of have that integrated into the 3DS, although it's not really game specific. It's the whole Mii Plaza thing, all that crap. But yeah, they do have a little achievement system going on there, so I think we'll see one with the Wii U. So yeah, and of course there's going to be like a video showing off Wii U concepts, or you know, on stage demos showing what you can do with the controller to encourage more third parties to come on board that haven't already. You know, things like that. I don't know why, but I think we're going to get a demo of Killer Freaks from Outer Space. For those of you who don't know, go look that game up. There's footage of it. It's basically like Left 4 Dead for the Wii U, except with aliens and shit. So it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, they're basically just going to show, you know, concept demos, concept videos, you know, things to show what you know, different ideas you can do with the Wii U pad. I'm going to go on a limb here and say that there's going to be at least one MMO. There's going to be one MMO shown on the Wii U. And that will be there for release. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, you know, the Wii U is the first console, you know, to actually have a controller that can do MMOs right. You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, it's still not going to be up to the mouse and keyboard level. You know, you can't get any better than, you know, where MMO started off at. But the Wii U pad is like the best way, you know, right now that you can play an MMO on your console, because you have the touchscreen for all that cluttered, you know, HUD and all that stuff, for all the abilities. So I think we're going to see an MMO on there because Nintendo is going to stress, you know, hey, you can do MMOs on consoles now, and you can do RTSs on consoles now. And they could have done that with the Wii Remote, but we all know why, you know, the Wii didn't get games like that, you know, technical limitations. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my predictions. I think we'll have a Star Fox. I think we'll have an Eternal Darkness. Unreal Engine 4 support. Third-party reel, we're going to get some surprise, like I said, third-party exclusives, because Nintendo is money-hatting developers. Who knows, maybe Capcom's been working on the exclusive Monster Hunter for the Wii U. You know, they did buy Monster Hunter 4, and, you know, Monster Hunter 3G is also for the 3DS too, so who knows, we might get a Monster Hunter for the Wii U. And that whole Eminem rumor, don't know what to say about that, because it's crazy as hell, it is ridiculous, but at the same time, it's so crazy, you know, you would think, how would somebody come up with that? You know, so I don't know what to say about that, but if that happens, I'm going to die. I'll say this, if that rumor with Eminem is true, I will put up a video of me diving into my swimming pool in the backyard with my clothes on. Let's make that wager right now. But that's pretty much all the predictions. I could say a lot more, but you know, I'll just drag the video all along, you know, just extra long. Don't expect any Smash Bros. Sakurai just started developing that a couple of months ago. Don't even expect the CG trailer, because I doubt he knew at the time, you know, what characters he wanted in there. Don't expect anything on the Smash Bros. Front. 3D Mario wise, we all know a 2D Mario is coming. 3D Mario wise, I would say don't expect a 3D Mario, but if there is going to be a 3D Mario there, it's just going to be a trailer. You know, no actual, you know, gameplay, demo, presentation, anything like that. So yeah. But that's pretty much all I want to say. I hope a Metroid is shown, but at the same time, I hope Retro Studios is working on a new IP. But whatever Retro Studios is working on, that is going to be the Wii game, the Wii U game to get. Oh, and also, I expect the name change. I forgot to mention that. I definitely expect the name change. Call me crazy, but Nintendo said they want to focus on the core gamer. So the best way to do that is to differentiate the Wii U from the Wii, and the best way to do that is to drop the Wii U name. I'm cool with the Wii U name. They keep it whatever. It's just a name. You know, a lot of people get caught up in the name. But I'm just saying, from a business standpoint, it would be smart if Nintendo were to drop that name. But that's pretty much it for this video. See you guys later.